Hello again, everyone. This video is going to be kind of a bit backwards, really, because I sort of got started playing and then realised I probably should have been making a video. So I'll start from where I am, go to the end of it, and then go back to where I started, if you know what I mean. I am down to my last sheet of silk weave linen card until it comes today. Normally, you know, I'm way ahead of myself. I've always got a stock in store, but for some reason I must have been using it a lot or something, but it's gone down. So I haven't actually got a spare piece for my front panel. So these are offcuts, and I thought, well, why don't I just make a front panel with a gap in and suspend this birthday word across the gap. So that's where I'm going to start. Then I'll go back and get to where I got to for here. So let's just put this onto my cutting mat. Where's the appy gone to? Oh, there it is. There it is. Right. What I have a vision of is this front panel, and I'll show you with that bit how I did the stripes for that. So let me just stick this down a bit at a time, because I do want to get it square because of having the gap parallel in the middle. So if I stick that there like that, and then I can use the grid on my mat actually. Let's just see how far apart we want this. Perhaps a bit closer. Perhaps about like that. Okay. Let me just, lost the distance then, didn't I? Have a quick look again. Okay, about like that. Right. Let us see. I think that should do. Put a piece of tape on this one as well. Right, I'm going to cut this out. This is my segmented front panel. Right. There's my two pieces. Okay. And this one. Okay. Okay, this is my front panel. Now I'm going to use this bit to show you how I did the stripy bits. Again, this is another way of using up patterned paper. Often patterned paper comes in packs that are kind of colour coordinated. So most of the ones in that pack will go together. So here I just dug out a whole bunch of monochrome grey. So what I did was, with my trimmer, like this, where are the ones I've started to cut into? Let's just see. Here's one. And I varied the width of these strips from 1/2 centimetre, like this one. I'll do a wider one as well. This is a 1.5 to about 2. I think 2 was the widest. So let's just do another couple of these. I'll put that one about there. I always push away from me with this trimmer, because if you pull down, there's a chance you can kind of move it a bit. If you push towards, it's anchored against this back edge. That's the theory anyway. Let's just do one of these. There's a 1. Doesn't matter what width is which paper, doesn't matter in the slightest. So this is all I did. For this one, I actually just took a line of flowers, you know, so I got the whole thing in. So I just did that. Okay, I think I probably got enough to show you how I went ahead to do the actual piece. Where's my leftover bit? Here it is. what I did was this. Haven't done this before, but it worked really well. With my glue stick, I just went over the whole of the piece I was going to cover like this with this glue stick. Okay. And then I started taking strips and just going across diagonally. So, making sure when I did it that the bottom here was still on the piece of paper. Okay, let's just do it about like that. And another one. And another one. That's all I did. Like this. Until I'd used them up. And then I cut off the ones at the top and used those pieces for further down, like this. So I went round to this side, cut these off like this, and then I could use them as I'm going down like this. So what's this one? That's that one. And the order is absolutely random. Doesn't matter how you do it, whatever. And it's really, really quick to do. There. And then all I did afterwards, oh, there's no glue there. Didn't do that bit in the corner. Right. Let's put this back on. There we go. There. And then what I did, just had a look. I like the window business. This is the window made from this. I think it's a Julie Hickey die, this one. I'm not absolutely sure. Just had a look to see if I thought it would look all right cut out. And then simply pop this through my die cutting machine and cut it out. I'm not going to do it now because I want to get on and do kind of the rest of the things. So that's how I made that. It is absolutely so quick. Okay, put these on one side. Now, what I want to do with this, I cut out a happy as well, just from one of the plain pieces. That is not part of the actual paper pack. This is a sort of a pearlised piece of card. So, I need to get I do have a card base somewhere. Here it is. I will just score this. There we go. I have my useful score lines marked with a Sharpie. This is when I fold one of these the other way. This is the half. These are for my square cards and these little ones. So I don't have to look and sort of measure every time. Making sure those corners are absolutely over the top of each other and just burnish that edge. Okay, so that's my base. So I'm going to put this onto my base and I'm going to have it opening this way for a change. Right, what I thought I might do actually, when I've sorted myself out, that's the way up. This is the way I'm going to have it. I was thinking that perhaps I would emboss this bottom section. So, I don't know what I've got to emboss it with. How about, there's this one that's kind of writing. I wonder what that would look like. Would that be a bit much? Let's put it, I can't really tell that way. It won't show like much writing really. That might be a bit hectic. Let me find something else. I think that would do. This is actually snowflakes, but we won't worry about it being snowflakes. Let's just pop this in here and we will emboss this. let's have a look at this. Right, I'm going to get my foam tape out and get this on so that we can pop the word across it. Should manage 2 strips on here. Got today at home, and tomorrow afternoon I'll be driving to Kent, ready for my Saturday and Sunday crafting session with indigo blue. I've got to get my bag sorted, see what I need to take with me. I've got a list of things to take. Look and see if I make sure I've got everything. I will take an apron, and not on the list, and I will take gloves. They're not on the list, but I'm famed for getting kind of messy. So let's put this, and I'm going to arrange it so that there's the same distance there and there and there and there. So let's get it sorted. I think that's about right. Okay, and the same for this one. We'll put all round the edge of this one, I think. Keep this one plain. I may put a little embellishment of some description. I'm wondering whether a little bird or a butterfly or a star or something sort of above the birthday and to the side of the happy words. So we'll just have a think about that. I'm not absolutely sure. Let's just see. Well, I do hope my parcel comes today. It should come today from Santiago. They're usually very, very efficient indeed. Very impressed with them. And I just love this card. Most beautiful card there is. Okay, that is going to go the same distance from the top and the side as the bottom one is. And there I think we are. Okay, now the birthday is going to go kind of like that. So I'm just going to have to put some glue on the top and the bottom of the letters that are going to touch those 2 sections, those 2 bits of the panel. So let me just see. We will do the bottom of this D, anything below that, that should be okay, and this way about here, I think. So anything above that I would think would need a little bit of glue. Let's see how that goes. Grab my tweezers. Just need to put something onto that while it sticks. Okay, there's the birthday. The happy, this is part of Happy Birthday from, I think it's Simon Says Stamp. I'm almost certain it's Simon Says Stamp. And the H is in 2 bits, and that's the second H I've cut because Lost did the first one and it went AWOL, so I've had to do another one. So that's that. That's going to go at the top. So I might as well put some glue onto this in preparation. And then it's just to decide what to do with any sort of other embellishment. I don't know what to do. I'll have a little... This one came out with the papers. I don't know where that came from, but it's a lovely little bit of manuscript on vellum. It's beautiful. Right. About there. Okay, happy birthday. I feel it should have been a bit lower, really. It does need something here, but what, I know not. I will have a think and I'll be right back. Let me just throw my dies, and I came out with this lot. I thought because it was monochrome in grey, it might be suitable for a chap. So I thought, well, I won't get flowers or stuff like that, really. I thought about him, but I think he's going to be a bit huge to go on there. This little bunny rabbit here is a bit on the small side, but he might be all right. This one, he would kind of just about fit. I cut him out of this paper, but he looks too dark. Then I thought about this one, and I think he's hilarious, actually. But I thought he might look quite cool, actually, just sitting on the Y like that. So I cut him out of just a piece of scrap, because I use this again as a window to see. And there's quite a lot of grey, plain grey on here. So I could use a bit of this for him, but cut a piece out so that he's got like white of his eyes and white legs. So let me just put this into the die cutting machine like this. So I get that he'll be totally grey on this bit. Doesn't matter about his feet, because his feet are going to be, they're going to be off. I'm going to cut the grey off. I can do it lower still, because I'm going to use those legs. Okay, let's just pop that in there. I will put a bit of tape on just to keep it still. Okay, let's just cut this out. So here he is. If I can pick him up. Whoops. Here he is. Right. So I'm going to cut his legs off. And he's going to have white legs. And I want to cut his eyes out. There's just some tiny little pieces to snip, which is why I bought these really pointy scissors for, you know, cutting out. Right. You can, of course, do this with a craft knife, but I'm never terribly successful with a craft knife. How are we doing? I think that's it. Okay, now I'm going to stick this onto here. And I can put a dot for his eye, probably with a fine liner or something like that. Okay. Oh my goodness. There he is. He can go on there. I wonder if he needs white wings or a white, I don't know. No, I think he's all right. He's all right like that. And we'll do a dot for his eye though. Let's have a fine one. There we go. Just makes him look a little bit more alive, doesn't it? So there we go. Let's pop him on there. And I think this is going to be a simple use up birthday card. Should I put that on a bit of foam? No, it might look as if he's floating then rather than sitting, mightn't he? We'll put him as he is. There we go. Oh dear me. It does make me laugh. Anyway, another card. One more tomorrow, hopefully, before I go. And then you won't see me at the weekend because I will be getting up to my elbows in paint and gesso and ephemera and stuff and things. So next week, come back and see me. I'm only back for a week and then I'm going on a holiday on a river cruise. So I'm going to have to make make the most of me next week. So thanks for joining me, and have a lovely day.